Hey guys, a while ago, Fred from County Coop Tactical and Spirit of Systems had a video about whether or not you need combat experience to teach combat skills or real world experience to teach real world skills. And I agree with his stance, even though my brain doesn't fully accept that personally. So I don't think I've ever misled anybody about my background. I think I've been pretty honest about it. I got a couple podcasts out there where I'm talking about it. But in case you guys don't care about the whole EOD spiel, I just want to put it out here in a pretty short format so that you guys know where I'm coming from and to get ahead of anybody potentially thinking I did more than I actually did. Which every once in a while I get the vibe that some of you guys think that I'm cooler than I am. And I am definitely not. All right. So I've been in the Air Force and only the Air Force for about 15 years, a little bit more. And I started out in aircrew flight equipment or life support or all-C for you Army guys, taking care of survival equipment on C-17s. So I spent about a year managing 600 pairs of night vision goggles and taking them apart, putting them back together, fixing components. So that's where most of my NVG background comes from, as well as using them in training a little bit later on in my career. And then also dabbled in the survival equipment side of it and just enough sewing to be dangerous and know that there's a lot of things that I don't know and that I don't like sewing. All right, so I did that for about 3.5 years. And then I cross-trained into EOD. And when I cross-trained into EOD, it was too late in the game for the fun. All right, I never avoided deployments. I asked for deployments. They just were slim pickings by the time I made it. So I got two deployments to back bases as an EOD tech. All right, so I did that about 8 years. Right, 8 years on the dot almost. I got a good bit of stateside experience. Right, I've blown up a lot of things in the United States, and I've blown up things in other countries, but I've never been shot at, and I've never gone after a true real world IED. All right, so and that's something that I personally struggle with. I don't have that experience, and to coach people on those concepts feels strange to me, even if I'm comfortable enough with the idea of it. All right, but range clearances, traditional ordnance, taking precautions against chemical weapons and how those operations would work. And then I've got a good bit of training that I was lucky enough to get. So some homemade explosives training and a handful of other courses that most bomb techs have, right? So no more experience than any other bomb tech out there. And no real world bad guy land experience. I was fortunate enough to get to do some instruction in demining over in Cambodia, and that was a good experience. But that was really as close as I got to the real nitty gritty outside of America experience. And then at that point in time, I made a decision in my career and I commissioned, and I have since gone on to purely desk job stuff, right? So some of you guys are still hitting me up in the comments like, hey, what's your take on these things in a more operational setting? And I don't have that anymore, like not even in training, right? So all desk job. So all of the experience that I have from this point forward with new gear is going to be just personal use, whether it be trying to get out and ruck with it, trying to go shoot with it, moving around the house, playing with the kids and some of the stuff, having the kids play around with some of the stuff. Right, it's all here on my own time. So I apologize. Some of the stuff I can't give you a real track record on it. Like I can't tell you how many miles you're gonna be able to ruck with something before it breaks. Right, I don't have that opportunity anymore. So I just wanted to get out in front of that and let you guys know where I'm coming from, and if that hurts the value of my opinion for you, I totally get it. That's fine. If you don't care, great. I'll keep doing this because I enjoy the gear and I like seeing the design aspect of it and interacting with you guys. So Thanks for your time, and you guys keep doing awesome things.